So what's your name?
Kevin. And your name is?
Jermaine. I'm here with Kevin, and I was at MacArthur just waiting for somebody to get off the plane, and he was inquiring about the Tesla. So I told him, let's go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
And he was like, nah, man, I'm dirty. I'm like, listen to me, man. What's one thing I do? I don't praise cars. At the end of the day, you can clean them right off, right? So we're going to take him for a ride and see what he feels about this torque. All right? So this is a stock. You push it all the way down.
And we're in drive.
And we're in drive. The car won't move unless you step on the acceleration. Okay, Google. What's today's date?
This is very interesting.
And this, you have all this space right here to basically get the feel. Who would have thought I would have been getting a video right now?
Smooth. This is amazing. And torquey. Holy jeez.
Yeah, that's funny.
Tell you what, listen, you have no noise for all the thinking you want to do.
Yeah.
You get away from the house, you just sit in the car.
Yeah, and they got like on here they got Netflix, YouTube, and all that stuff, so you can watch movies in here. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's called regenerative braking. So basically, you don't have to use your brakes and rotors at all. You can actually make the car slow down and come to a complete full stop by itself.
Think out of the box, you're talking 30K, 35K, man.
It starts at 30K.
It starts at 30K.
Yeah, mine's was 60, but now it's like 55 or 50.
Right.
He keep dropping the prices. But when you factor in gas, the savings for gas, maintenance, all that stuff, it's a no-brainer, you know. And then the car gets better with time.
So I'm an electrician. I never thought I'd be driving a Tesla for at least another, 5-10 years.
Well, things happen for a reason sometimes. Because I actually drove past that parking spot, and I was like, you know what? The person don't get off the plane until 1:30. So I was like, I'm not gonna go there and keep driving around. I could just pull up right there, and then it worked out that you came right after.
All right. So what type of audience are you follows you?
Tech. People that's into tech, like into phones, gadgets, stuff like that. So I have a tech channel, and I got this in April because I'm into tech.
Oh, I don't want to take advantage like that.
Take advantage. That's the whole point of you being in the car. Let's go.
What?
That's what you're supposed to come in here for. To launch this thing. You didn't come here to look at it and drive it around in circles. What do you think, this is a bumper car?
0 to 60, that wasn't even like 2 seconds.
This thing does 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, and it gets updated to get faster. This car gets updated and get faster.
You do Uber in this thing, do you?
Yeah. I do it sometimes, and I just get people reactions. So now what I probably do is prop a camera up and start recording everybody's reaction when they come in, because they're like so amazed with the screen and the space and the speed and the features and everything.
This would keep up. I had a 370 before this. This would keep up with the 370.
This car is a beast. I done cleaned up Mustangs, Mercedes, BMWs, all kind of different cars I done cleaned up in this.
What are you doing? Half-mile stretch?
I mean, we're just on the highway, and these people they just like to mess with me.
A lot of fun with that.
Yeah. Imagine trying to merge on the highway, somebody trying to be a just launch.
And you make it feel like a poor bastard in the process.
See, people think I got this car because of there's no shifter there, man. What are you reaching for? He was reaching for a shifter down here. He was reaching for a shifter down here. Oh man. There's no shifter, man. Not down there anyway.
How old are you?
36, man. I'm getting old.
That's not your good shape.
Let's press the power button. Yeah. So this car is like jam-packed with features. When you name it, they have it. They have heated seats on every single seat, even the middle seat. Look how the air flows. You can adjust it.
Yes, this is classy.
To go up and down like that, and then if you want, you can split it to make it go around you and stuff like that. And you could put, you got dual climate, so you can put heat over here, AC over here, and then you have in the back, you can put on their own temperature in the back too. They got 2 USB ports back here. There's no hump in the back on the floor right here. because there's no
Convenient, yeah.
there's no
Drive
gas tank, no
shaft.
nothing, no. And then I have a trunk and a front. So I have storage in the front and the back. So when I go to BJ's, I'm coming out with 2 carts full, and I'm able to
Get everything.
fill everything from the front and the back. And people looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you talking about? There's no engine up there. It's just straight empty. And then you just keep adding stuff. You got video games on here, so you can play video games. You can plug in a controller and play games like that. You can play with the steering wheel, like have like a game like Mario Go Kart.
No way.
Right here.
That's sick.
And when you drive, you use the steering wheel to actually steer the car. And you use the pedals to drive and brake, stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You have theater mode, so you got Netflix, Hulu, and all that stuff. So you can actually sit here and watch a movie. So when you go to like the charging stations, you can actually just
Not much more.
watch a movie while you wait. And the
I'm
system,
already manifesting all the wealth to come.
yo, you could get all these features for 30 grand, man. The whole point of me, because I had another luxury car before, a BMW, and I never put it on my channel at all. The only reason why I put this on my channel is because I consider this a tech, and it's something that a lot of people's not educated on. So I'm trying. A lot of people's ignorant when it comes to like Teslas. They
My
think
name is Tokyo.
think it's very expensive
Well, when
and
the
can't
story
afford
began,
it.
that wasn't my name.
Oh, you figured it out. I wanted you to hear the sound of the system.
Mom, I'm thinking of going on a trip.
What is this, movie theater?
No one has ever scored that big. Not in New York, London, or Monte Carlo. So if my picture was going to be in the news again, at least it'd be the greatest heist in history.
And every family in this
I'm
country
gonna watch
would
this
want
tonight. Money Heist. It looks so good in your car. I gotta watch it.
So I watched 6 Underground in here. Me and my wife was watching it in here, and the way it sounded with the gunshots, the car moving, and everything, it was like, oh my god. And when you put the car in theater mode, it's like it makes everything dark. Turns off all the lights, the outside lights, the inside lights, and the screen is just bright.
Wow.
And I think this screen is a 4K screen because on YouTube I'm allowed to like put it up to 4K, and the thing just crisp. Has its own service, so I'm not using my service from my phone. It's running off an AT&T service right now, LTE, and I just sit here and just get updates and keep getting better. Wireless. I changed. It came with 2 chargers right here, but I swapped it out and put wireless. So I just dropped my phone here and just charges while I'm driving now.
So being that you're a tech guy, I would imagine you are very frugal with your expenditures. However, a scholar with your investments. So do you happen to have any investments that you would like to maybe share for general ed? Whether it be stocks, bonds, or ETFs. Or
I guess you know what it is.
Do you flip cash? You like to flip?
I'm
about the hustle.
I mean, I got stocks for JetBlue, but I'm a small timer. So basically, all of this is like learning for me.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the more I do, the more I learn and stuff like that. But this was to me was like a no-brainer investment because if you go buy another luxury car, BMW, Mercedes, any one of them, between the oil changes, brake pads, rotors, maintenance on those cars, you're spending in gas, you're spending way more than what I would spend on this car. So even if you spend less, say you spend $5,000, $6,000 less for your car, over the lifespan of the car, I'm going to end up saving way more than you. Because it actually cost me $15 to actually charge this up.
I agree. Now let's give your audience a nugget. For those of you who trade, are you recording? For those of you who trade, give this guy a little heads up about the options trading strategies that you have. Because I don't know about you guys, I've been seeing anywhere from 5 to 80% ROI on a day spread. Tell me about spreads. Let's start talking about these things because wealth is a language. Not only is it a currency, it's a language, and we need to spread this type of advice for the younger generations, the middle age generations, and so on and so forth. Let's see. Tony Robbins came out with a book called something Wealth. Tony Robbins' Wealth book. He actually breaks down everything there is to know pretty much about not only investments but how making a wide portfolio for yourself, whether it be hard assets or not, can benefit you. And so if you guys are low income or high income or mid income, doesn't matter. The thing is to keep wealth on your mind so that we can have a long, healthy lifestyle and maybe leave something for the next generation so that we don't start with poverty again.
I actually started investing in the Rich Dad Poor Dad books, and I started reading those, watching a lot of motivational speakers and stuff like that, because when you want to do better when it comes to like financially, mentally, and all that stuff, you have to keep reminding yourself of what you should be doing. So you got to keep watching these things and keep
Exactly.
preparing yourself mentally. So basically, it's stuff that like me doing this right now. Like, it was a fear factor of, okay, I have a good idea of what I want to do. I think it's cool that I could pull up somebody's house. They got a Corvette, whatever they got in the driveway. I pull up on them and be like, okay, I don't know if you ever driven a Tesla before, but I got one outside. It was a scary process, a scary thought. But watching these videos and you hear them, people tell you, you have to come out of your comfort zone. You have to just go out there and just do what you got to do and stop being scared because, and stop worrying about failing, because when you shouldn't consider it a failure, you should consider it a learning lesson.
That's right.
No matter how much times you fall, you're learning from every time you fall on the floor.
Thomas
you know?
Edison learned, what, 1,000 times before
Yeah.
he came up with the light bulb?
Because even Elon Musk, how much times he failed before he got to where he's at now.
Yeah.
And people like that motivate me because I'm
Recently,
like,
his stock has jumped.
it jumped up, skyrocketed. I mean, it was at an all-time low, and everybody thought he was going to fail, and he was losing too much money, and he don't have enough money saved. And everybody thought, but look where he's at now. This car is actually outselling 3 Series BMW. It's outselling Mercedes C-Class. It's outselling the Audi A4. It's outselling a lot of stuff. So it's like, you just gotta, these things just motivate me to keep pushing and keep trying and doing better. So
Yeah, the world's going to change drastically in the next 5-10 years.
yeah, so I'm one of those people that I try to keep learning and keep. So even you talking to me right now,
Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, right?
I don't remember his name, but I know he had a couple of books. I got the
But like you were saying, being from a scared stance, it's like it's a poor mindset, and so you will remain poor. But if you want to be of a wealthy
you gotta
stature,
follow the wealthy.
face your
They-
fears and overcome them. That's it.
And
Every
they-
day, do something you're scared of.
But
One-
even Will Smith talked about it. About
he's a big advocate.
yeah, and I listen to those guys and they tell me, they say this stuff like even Jamie Foxx was talking about people were sleeping on his floor, people that was trying to be something, but none of those people are huge when it comes to like entertainment or acting or whatever the case might be. So it's like you just got to come out your comfort zone. You got to just try stuff that you know in deep down in your heart it's a good idea.
That's right.
But a lot of times we stop ourselves from trying, and we basically stopping ourselves from progressing.
That's true.
It's not nobody stopping us. We're stopping ourselves.
And with
So
that mindset, you're thinking about yourself. It's not so much about me. It's we. In community, we do live in a community. If you want to think that way, might as well move out to the country, be by yourself. You know, go back to the islands, wherever you're from. I don't know.
so that's why I'm like, you know what? I just driving one day and I just said, frig it, I'm gonna just do it, and I just started doing
I
stuff.
gotta get your information.
No problem, man.
It was-
You
it
can
was-
check out.
it
You
was
can
a
definitely
pleasure.
check out my
Thank you
YouTube.
so much, man.
No problem, man. That was definitely a pleasure for me too. I love seeing people's reaction of what they think. To get out the car, you gotta press the button right there and push the door.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's
That's
different.
clever.
It's not like a regular handle.
So if the battery's dead, what, you can't get out? You gotta climb
No.
out?
It has of course they have a manual override. Elon wouldn't be that stupid now. Don't worry. Oh my God, don't worry about it, man. Car's already dirty. I just gotta give it a good clean. But that was definitely a pleasure, man.
Sure.
Take it easy. Let me give you my YouTube so you can check it out. I'm actually editing my first video of the first person that got their reaction of driving a Tesla. It was definitely different and amazing, man. Yep, that's me.
Got you. So you got 397 subscribers.
So when I reach 400, I'll be doing another giveaway. All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right, man.